Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is April 30th, 2025, and we're diving into First Solar's first quarter 2025 financial results. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. First Solar, a leader in photovoltaic solar technology, has just released its Q1 2025 earnings report, and there's a lot to unpack, especially with the revised guidance due to new tariffs.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. First Solar reported net sales of $0.8 billion for Q1 2025, which is a significant decrease from the previous quarter. John, what are the factors behind this drop?
The decrease in net sales by $0.7 billion is primarily due to a seasonal reduction in the volume of modules sold. Despite this, the company managed to achieve a net income per diluted share of $1.95, which is commendable given the circumstances.
And what about their cash position?
First Solar's net cash balance decreased to $0.4 billion, largely due to capital expenditures for their new manufacturing facility in Louisiana and reduced operating cash flows.
EPS forecast analyst expectations. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of $2.49 for this quarter. However, First Solar reported an EPS of $1.95. How should investors interpret this?
This is a miss compared to the forecasted EPS. The decrease from $3.65 in the previous quarter reflects the challenges posed by the new tariffs and seasonal sales reductions. It's important for investors to consider these external factors when evaluating the company's performance.
Guidance revision and strategic outlook. First Solar has revised its guidance for 2025. Can you walk us through the changes and what they mean for the company's strategic outlook?
Certainly. The company has lowered its net sales guidance to between $4.5 billion and $5.5 billion and adjusted its EPS guidance to $12.50 to $17.50. CEO Mark Widmar remains optimistic about the long-term demand in the U.S. market, emphasizing First Solar's unique position as a leading domestic solar module manufacturer.
How does this position them against their competitors?
First Solar's vertically integrated production and strong domestic supply chain give them a competitive edge, especially in the U.S. market, which is expected to remain robust despite the new tariffs.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Let's talk about operational efficiencies. How did First Solar perform in terms of operating income and gross margin?
First Solar reported an operating income of $221.2 million and a gross margin of $344.4 million. These figures highlight the company's ability to maintain profitability despite lower sales volumes. Looking ahead, they anticipate module sales between 3.0 and 3.9 gigawatts in the second quarter, which should help stabilize revenues.
Key takeaways. In summary, First Solar faced some challenges this quarter with a decrease in net sales and a miss on EPS expectations. However, their strategic positioning and revised guidance suggest a resilient outlook. John, any final thoughts?
First Solar's strong market position and focus on operational efficiencies should help them navigate the current challenges. Investors should keep an eye on how the new tariffs impact future performance.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on First Solar's performance in the comments below.